So this morning is already busy, so let me catch you up on everything that's happened this week. Friday, I had like the worst day ever. Literally everything that could go wrong literally did. I just woke up in a bad mood, everything, and I don't think it was one of those, my mood was bad, so everything felt like it was bad. No, like everything that could go wrong did, like, oh, just too much stuff today. Like, I was so frustrated. By the end of the day, I was just like, I can't take anything else. So here's a little bit of what happened on Friday. So I'm on my way back home. I got donuts for the kids, and I had to take Mom to work. And while I was out, I went to the feed store because I'm out of feed for the animals. Well, I told the lady at the thing, I was like, I need 25 pounds of chicken crumbles. Okay, she said, like chick starter? No. Like for the chickens. Not for chicks, for chickens. She said, okay. She rings me up, and I was like, and I got some bedding and rabbit feed and all that, and I was just like, okay. That's all I'm saying. I get out in the car. I go give the guy my ticket. They load my SUV up. I get to Walmart, dropping Mom off, turn around and look. 25 pounds of freaking scratch feed. I did not say scratch feed. I looked at the receipt. Guess what? Scratch feed. Lady. And I'm not agitated at her too much because she's a little girl. Like, you can tell this is probably like her summer job or something. And I'm just like, this little girl don't know what she's doing. So I'm not overly agitated. But I also woke up and we had some issues with our insurance. They took out double the amount that they were supposed to, automatic withdrawal out of our bank account. And I'm just like, for real? For real. That's how this day's gonna start, for real. Yeah. So, I'm gonna try very hard to be in a good mood today. But I don't think I'm gonna very well succeed at this. But my father-in-law is supposed to be over here this morning, and he's gonna try to help me finish this garden before it gets a bazillion degrees outside. It's supposed to be 105. I'm not looking forward to that. And on top of that, literally my legs are eat up with bug bites. Like, I am eat alive. I don't know if it's something I'm eating that's causing the bugs to want to eat me up. I really don't know, but I'm miserable. I was like digging and itching all night long to the point that John was like, here, take a Benadryl. I take Benadryl because I was itching so bad. I hope today ends up being better. It should. And I'm starting to lose my voice for whatever random reason. It's just like, oh, hey, let's get hoarse for no reason whatsoever. Okay, I've ranted. Let's go home. Change of plans. My father-in-law is not coming today. He's still not feeling good, which is fine because he left all the equipment here. So this afternoon when the sun starts to go down, I might employ John and come out here and do this myself. That's probably the best idea I've had yet. Just get out here and do it myself. A little hard work never hurt nobody. Trying to do her job right now. But can I tell you how much I love this chicken? Like, seriously. This is the best chicken in the whole wide world of all the chickens. Yes, her, yes. This is my Tinky Tink Tink. There's the best chicken ever. Best chicken ever. Some more canning. I went out and bought some wide mouth jars for some pickles that I plan to keep here. Not selling these because I will not give up these jars. And I canned salsa. I actually had 4 of these. Yeah. 4 of these large things of tomatoes. Why do I only, like the salsa, why do I only have 3? That would be because whenever I put them in the canner, started the canner, I don't know if maybe one of the jars was weak, what, but I heard a popping noise and I was like, that's not normal, that's not right, something's up with that. And so I went and opened up the canner, and guess what? It had busted, and my whole canner was full of salsa. So that was fun to clean. Saturday was a little bit better, but it was super busy. So I got up early, came out here to the barn, did some cleaning, did some rearranging, and I did some more rearranging this morning, so I'll show you that. But before I do, the reason that Saturday was so busy is my brother decided to ask his longtime girlfriend to marry him. And the way he was going to do it is she's been dying for a puppy. So we went to different animal shelters checking out to find a puppy. And he finally found one. And then we went out and found her an engagement ring. And we put a bow on the puppy that says, "Marry me." And that's how he asked her. It was a super cute idea. And I was helping him. So we were out and gone all day. When we did get home, I say we were out and gone all day. We were back by 2. To me, that's out all day. By 2 o'clock, we were back, and I spent the rest of the afternoon. It was 105 degrees, and I spent the rest of yesterday afternoon toting cold water jugs back and forth every hour, making sure that their waters were changed out and cold, and making sure that they had ice bottles out here that they could lay against. And so, and of course, yesterday morning, I also cleaned the barn and rearranged, and I'll show you that, but I'll show you what I changed today after this. Today is barn cleaning day. Yes, I am redder than a pickle beet. Yes, my hair is all over the place, and I'm pretty sure rabbit poop in my hair, but that's okay. I can't imagine anybody cleaning the barn and looking glamorous. That's just not the way it works. Okay, so because today is barn cleaning day, I have Rex's pen totally cleaned out. Rex's pen will no longer be Rex's pen. Rex's pen is now going to become the bachelor pad. I kind of was dependent upon how they behaved as to what happened to them. This is what I done. I went and I got all of the male bunnies and I put them in with Rex because I've got them up here where the quail were. This may be Rex's home for now. He is not hurting them in any shape, form, or fashion. The only thing he's doing is he continues to try to hump them. I think because they smell like girls, and his whole life, the only time he's ever had another rabbit in his cage, if it was a female and she was there to breed. He's not hurting them. They're not fighting. If anything, he actually seems kind of confused. You can see what he does there. He checks them out. He's kind of confused, like, who are these guys and what are they doing in my pen? But, yep, see, you'll see he'll try to hump them in a second. Because they do smell like girls. But he's not hurting anybody. So I'm going to kind of give him a little bit of time while I'm cleaning the barn to settle down. If he settles down and says, "Hey, look, these are not girls, but I'm not going to have to kill them or nothing," I'm just going to leave them together in a colony type setting for, like, the bachelor pad. Believe it or not, I've always been like, I probably shouldn't do that. But watching Hugh at Homestead, they have all their boys in a cage, obviously much bigger than this. This is just temporary while I'm cleaning. But you see, Rex is not overly concerned. Now, when they hit sexual maturity, will that change? Possible. But like I said, I mean, I watched Hugh at Homestead, and they have all their adult males together, and it seems that there's no fighting and no issues. So we're gonna give it a whirl. And I did not get to finish. I've got something I've got to do. I almost finished, but I removed the injured quail. They are completely healed up. Nobody's got any kind of open wounds or anything, and I stuck them in here along with the baby. There he is. The reason why is because I actually changed all the bedding and redone their cage, and for some reason, if you change up their environment, I'm wiping sweat off my face. If you change up their environment any, it's like they're in a new place, and nobody's got marked territory, so they're all chilling down with it. These guys are still doing just fine. Nobody's fighting, nobody's having issues, nobody's humping. They actually just seem to be enjoying each other's company. So I'm gonna give this a couple hours and then I'll be back. I'm gonna give this a couple of hours and then I'm gonna be back. And I'll remove the injured quail that are not, I mean, they're not showing any blood. You really can't tell that they've been injured, except for the one with no eye, and she just doesn't have an eye. But if I notice that they've been picked on or anything, obviously, I'll separate them. And if he's being rowdy, I'll separate him. But he don't seem to care. Everybody's doing fine otherwise. Somebody's so close to hatching babies. So close. Oh, look what I got. Now we gotta assemble it. Excuse me. What are you doing? Oh, we got cats in boxes, man. We harvested almost 15 pounds of potatoes. I'm so excited. It's so hot. I have both doors open. Hi. have both our barn doors open and the baby gate still across it to kind of make sure nothing crosses paths. But I've got this wide open to let in a lot of breeze so it's not so freaking hot, because God knows it's hot. Hi, babies. Because of that black tarp, this is what it looks like from my house. Therefore, you can see, nobody can see what's in there. This morning, in this pen, I just have the little boys that we are not keeping. The 4 little boys right here that we're going to sell. I have them all up here together. Simply because they're getting kind of to that age that I'm almost a little bit too afraid to leave them in with females. They're obviously not old enough to breed, but they're old enough. So you guys know that I put the injured quail back in with the other quail along with the baby. I came back out here and the baby is gone. Like, gone. I checked all over for a body, for the possibility that he's in here. Before you ask, I do not have another predator. This is my theory, okay? When I started looking around, I realized that this has just enough crack. The baby could easily slip through that. The adult quail cannot, but the baby probably could have. I looked everywhere through the barn. I'm thinking either he's gotten out, because like I said, the only thing that's holding this in is a baby gate. Or he is somewhere in here. I've looked and you've not heard him crying. You know, you normally would hear them cheeping and crying. Like, it's a mystery. As I'm cleaning out the barn, I'm hoping to find him. But there's no telling. Like, there's literally no telling. I have no clue what happened to him. And I've checked all through their bedding, checked all through their bed to make sure that, you know, he's not in there and died. Like, he's just gone. Like, but I have no predator because we've taken care of that, number 1. Number 2, nothing else is damaged or hurt or gone or missing or anything. So I'm sitting here. The reason I got quiet is because Katniss is on the other side of the fence. And the chickens are like, who's that? What's she doing? And I'm thinking, don't stick your head through there. So if he did happen to get out, my cats would eat him. So this is a mystery to be continued. I'm really upset about my quail, but I have no idea. I have no idea where he went. So to the other things that I've done in here, you can see all their water bottles, but all the girls are now officially together and alone. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 older girls and 4 babies, and I think a couple of the babies are boys. So when they get old enough to be weaned, they will be separated and they will go in with the other boys. Now, if you're wondering where Herschel is, because obviously he's not in there and I'm keeping him, Herschel is here. Herschel and Mr. Rex are living together. I tried that experiment yesterday. It worked very, very well. They don't seem to have any issues with each other. They actually seem to enjoy each other's company. So I made the executive decision that they will live together. As long as there's no fighting, we won't have any issues. And I've not seen not the first bit. Actually, if anything, Rex seems excited to have company. Like, at first, as you've seen, he was like, oh, let me hump this rabbit. And that's understandable. I mean, that's all he's ever known. But since he seems like excited to have somebody with him. Like, he hangs out. They laid side by side by the water when it got really hot. Like, they're just enjoying each other's company. And Herschel, a minute ago, was like getting the zoomies and running around. And Rex done it with him. And I was like, oh my God, how cute is that? So they seem to be enjoying each other. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. I'm going to go back in the house. Today is Sunday. This will be the last video I post for today. I'm not doing service today because something is still wrong with my charger. I'm having issues. So there's no telling how long my battery life will last. But tomorrow's vlog should be exciting. Trinket's babies are due to hatch tomorrow. Willow is due to give birth tomorrow. So we should have a baby day tomorrow. So that's exciting. And I'm going to finish cleaning the barn tomorrow. That is the goal and the plan. It is also going to rain. So I think between the rain and being due, these animals will definitely be having babies. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Make sure you check out all of our social media links down below. And until tomorrow, I love you guys. Bye.